Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do something a little different than planning, but still has to do with our planner, so stay tuned. Okay, so I thought I would share this with you because sometimes we want to change up our planner covers. Where'd it go? Here it is. This is the one that came with Grounded Magic. And I have flipped it inside out already this year, but it just doesn't, it's not what I would like to go into the next season with. And I don't have any ready-made Happy Planner covers that I want to use. So I did a little experiment and I will show you what I did. And I will tell you, use this at your own discretion. I actually used my Crocodile from Memory Keepers because this ends up kind of thick. And we'll tell you, this is a Walmart buy. I think the laminator only cost me about $22 or something. And it does, I think, 3 and 5 mil laminate. So I also have my corner punch. I have my paper cutter. Also Walmart buy. I think this was like $20 at the time I bought it. I have some scrapbook paper that I want to use. So to show you, this is what I'm talking about. Let me see if I can get this without. Okay, hopefully it's not too shiny for you. There is some foiled kind of thing in there, but this is what I did. Now I'm going to show you on the other side. I made an oops because I was trying to rush. So I have one of the cut corners ended up in there, but for a first try, I am really pleased with how it turned out. You can see you can still bend it and that, but it is rather sturdy by the time we're done. I'm not going to say it's equal to Happy Planner. And then these are 3 mil laminate sheets, and there we go. They're 9.5 by 11 or 9 by 11.5 Amazon Basics. I got these like 5 years ago, and I'm still going through them. Now, if you are using 3 mil, you're going to need 3 sheets. I didn't want to go any further because I wasn't sure if it was necessary, and 2, if it would be too much. So I'm going to slide this out of the way. It is ready to go. Excuse my voice. I'm still recovering from my allergy issues. Fun. So, first of all, you're going to take your paper and you're going to determine what part of it you want to use. And I want to say, and I'm going to compare because I want to make sure. I don't want to do the exact same here. So I think I'm going to focus on this side just to give it some difference. And I've thought about doing it this way, and I think that's what I'm going to do, just to change it up. So if I want to change up the direction of it, I will. So, because I'll cut like this. So I'm going to start out this way with my bottom to the top of my cutter. And I am going to do a double check and remeasure because I am that goofy and I've already forgotten. So from top to bottom, the paper inside is 9.5. Okay. And then I know I did this one to 7. Oops. Sorry. About 7.5. Just under 7.5 inches. No. 7.5. Yeah, just under 7.5. So this is 9. I say 9.5 or 9. 9.5. Yep. Okay. Forgive me, I still have like some brain fog going on. And I just, when I put this on, so I can cut them exactly the same, I put the corner that I want, because I want some green on both sides with the blue and the green splashed. If you ask me what this is from, I don't know. I don't know what collection or where it came from. I do know that I got a lot of, oops, see here's some laminate. I got it from a yard sale last year, somewhere around there. And my daughter and I got, I think, 2 big boxes full. So I have a ton of scrapbook paper that I don't know where it came from, and I'm perfectly fine with that. So what am I doing? Oh, well, see, I already done cut it weird, but no, I think I was fine. Okay, so this one we want to cut, let me double check, because I'm cut once, measured 5, right? Okay, so it's just under the half mark, which is about here. Okay. So this one's going to look like this. And I'm going to have this in the inside just because I can. So we're going to put that aside for now. We will need that, so don't get rid of it. I did use some double-sided tape to make it easier when I did the first one, just so it didn't slide in the laminate. So I just take them and, oops, that one stuck a little bit too fast. See? There we go. So there's the inside and there's the outside. So we're going to take one of our laminate sheets. Nope, other side of it, right? Maybe, maybe not. There we go. And I'm going to push that down as far as it will go. Oh, you know what I didn't do on the last one? And I'm not going to do it this time because otherwise it's going to drive me nuts. Now is the time to round these corners. I forgot to do that on the other side, but it is what it is. So I'm just going to let it go. And we're just going to live with it. So this is, again, a 3 millimeter. And we're going to send it through once. Oh, uh-oh. Did it get turned off? Oh, I think it has a timer. Hold, please. Okay, so that didn't take long. So we are still unlaminated, okay? This is heated up now. We're going to send it through. Okay. So I'm going to slide this to the side, and this is going to be a pattern for each one. So we're going to bring this back in. And what I'm going to do is line up. Now I'll have to cut 3 sides. So I'm going to line up the paper with this edge. Let's see if I can do it. With this edge before the white. So that'll give us our gap. Oop. Let's see if I can do this. I was sitting down before, but I got rid of my chair. There we go. Oop, there it is. I'm like, where'd it go? All right. I got that. That one. I'm going to get rid of these because I don't want any of this on table. So we'll move that out of the way. This is where I round my corners. Excuse me. Now, as you go, it's going to be a little bit harder, and I'm using the 10 millimeter here. So what I'm doing with this, because this is meant for paper, and I think this is a memory keeper one. I don't know. It could be a memory keeper. It could be a Michael's. I'm just sitting, and this is why I got myself in trouble last time, because I didn't get all of the little doohickeys, the little corner pieces off the table, and it got scooped up into the thing. So we're going to scoop those off. Move that. I'm going to sweep because I don't want any random pieces. So you can now see the corners are kind of, right there, but we're going to be adding more layers. So I'm going to, oops, there goes that one. I'm going to do this opposite this time and do this to the bottom. So the top is now at the bottom, and I'm just alternating just because that's me. I got something on here. Oh, there we go. Got it off. Okay. So I will double check. Nothing on the back. Okay. So I'm going to send this through again. Okay. So I don't know if you can see I have piles of stuff, but we're just going to go and cut this the same way. I'm lining the paper up to the edge here before the white and just trimming it. You have to excuse the dust on my laminator because it's been kind of just sitting for a while. And if you're wondering how long they last, I had a Scott's one that lasted about 13 years. Now this side you're going to trim, and you didn't trim it last time. You're going to trim it this time. I had the Scott's one for about 13 years because we homeschool, and my daughter went to use it one time last year, and it jammed up, and my son tried to help out and took it apart, and there was no saving it because it just had gotten so jammed up and something broke inside. But after being used for so long and moving, kind of, for what I think it was $25 back in the day, that I'm fine with that. If I have to buy one every 15 years or so, I'm okay. So here's this. This is double laminated, and you can tell we're getting there, okay? But we need one more layer, at least with the 3 mil. If you're doing 5 millimeter. If you're doing 5 mil, you're probably only going to need 2. So I think what most planners do, see, look, almost missed that piece. I want to make sure there's no stray pieces. I think most planner covers are about 10 mil in okay. Oops, so there's something in there. Come on, open up. There we go. So I think most of them are 10. And so this gives us up to about 9. Ooh, that just grabbed it, and it's not completely straight, but we'll go with it. Okay. So you have to forgive me. I didn't even think about it, but I have, we have an old house. So if the lighting seemed like it went in and out, it did. It's just my old house, and I guess too many lights in this room on. But we shouldn't have a problem anymore. So that was the third and final pass. And I'm going to get this trimmed up. Okay, and I think it got a little wonky somewhere along the line. So if this one's maybe not completely straight, but as I said, for a first set, that's not bad at all. So I'm going to round the corners out again, just because I don't like getting poked with these. I will tell you, my planner does not go out of the house too much. It does sometimes go to like the doctor's office or something, or to a meeting, but it's not. What is up with this? Okay, so that corner is going to be a pain. There we go. But my planner does not get dragged around everywhere. There we go. Okay. So you'll see why I say use a crocodile. So I'm going to say the only special equipment that you need besides the laminator and the punch, the corner rounder, is the crocodile. So I am going to, my front and my back, okay, because I said I was going to do something a little different with it, and to make sure that they are right on point. Forgive me here, I'm reaching over to the other side of my desk. I don't have any binder clips with me right now, but I'm going to paper clip the daylights out of it. And apparently get the dog hair out of my paper clips. I'm not quite sure how that happened. Okay. We have dogs, but they don't have anything to do with my paper clips, so I'm not quite sure how that happened up there, because it's way off the floor. Okay, so I've got this secured on 3 sides, and I don't really want to secure it on the 4th because I'm going to be using that. So for right now, I know what I did. Okay, so to start off, excuse me, this one, there's a line right here. So I want to line that line up because that's the middle of the punch. So I'm going to eyeball it because it's mine. And just eyeball it. This will come off very easily. So this is a Sharpie pen that I use in my planner. And it's just a felt tip. But I can easily wipe it off. So I'm going to line that up and make sure it's fully in. And go all the way through. So that one was the first one, and I don't need it anymore because now I have the guide on the punch here. But you can see it's not, this makes light work of it, but it is not something that your Happy Planner punch can really handle. I think it's getting full. I've got if you have like little strays, you might be able to pull them off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need one more, right? And as I said, this is not perfect. You're going to have to do your own measurements. But as long as mine are similar, then I am okay. So if you need to, if you can't just pull off the little excess there, you can take your scissors and kind of just go in there and trim it up. So let's get this on my planner and we can see what it looks like. And yes, I will probably be changing the inside. Oops, see, wipes right off. And you'll see what I mean by not completely perfect, but it works. Dog hair everywhere, goodness. Everybody needs a big old brush, and the house needs a vacuum. So you can see right there, and I can hold this up, and it is secure. It is not, unless I really yank on it, it's not going to come off. So it really, you know, in daily, and it slides. These are metal discs, so I don't know if that matters. And as it gets used, it'll slide easier because it just wears it through. So there is my new fall cover, or at least for the next month or two till I decide to change it up, for my planner. I hope you got some inspiration to use what you have as scrapbook paper or printable scrapbook paper, even if you have that on your computer. Print it out. You can start with an 8.5 by 11, even if you have a big letter size Happy Planner, or any size really. You just need the laminate to be bigger or the same size as your planner. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this helped you, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.